I know we can't change things in the past. I wish I had a time machine, but man, the days when I was in high school, middle school, and I was just, doing whatever. And I mean, it's obvious because I was a kid and I didn't know no better. But gosh, like, sometimes I wish I could change a few things. I know I can't, but if you're in 8th to 12th grade, these are some of the things I would tell you. The first one is for sure, eventually down the line, your friend group is gonna get smaller. And I don't know if you know that already, if that's obvious, but take it all in. Really enjoy the moment. Those, truthfully, are your most free times, your most, fun times. And I would love to have it back. But of course, presents now. And you probably have some crushes. There's a girl out there, or a boy, whatever you prefer, or it. Tell that person how you feel about them, whether good or bad. If you like this person, of course, go for it. Who cares? I know it may feel like forever right now, but eventually all things pass. And, you're going to look back and be like, ooh, that went bad or that went well. But it will always be a lesson. Another thing I would say, get your health right. Now, you don't have to be a this diet or that diet. I would just say, just watch what you eat. Simple as that. No need to get further into it, but just be aware of what you're putting in your body. Because this is your only body. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, if I was in that age group back then, I'm trying to remember the things that I may have regretted or wanted to do. Little story time, I guess. There was this girl, and this was back when I was 15, 16, 17, around that age, and there was this girl I liked. In your eyes, it doesn't have to matter whether I was right or wrong of what I did, but essentially I was nice to her. I was real cool with her. I was nice with her. And in my head, I thought, hey, this is how you bond. And if you like her, eventually be a thing. Have a relationship with her. Of course, this is when I was young. During that time, let me be frank, I was just too pussy to tell her I liked her. It was rough for me back then because she would tell me all these, guys she liked and all that, stuff. I would just listen without really hinting of my feelings. And so it kills me now because back then, if I had, just 50% of my mind now, a lot of things would change. And that goes for everyone, of course, because you've seen one side of the story and you want to know what happens on that other side. And lastly, I would say really start trying to make some extra cash on the side, make some money, get in that mindset already because eventually down the line, you're going to want to make money just in general, just to survive. Maybe mow someone's lawn or help clean, do a car cleaning business or just something, just, sell cheeseburgers. I don't know. But just, learn about money, learn about investing too. That's a big thing. That's a long-term game, but it's good to know now because back then I started learning just a tiny bit, just a little bit. I would say when I was like 18 or 19, I started doing it, not necessarily knowing what to do or how to, strategize. I just, hey, I'll invest. Let's go. There's so much more information now, and with the help of AI, Claude, ChatGPT, whatever you use, you can learn so much, and it can be so beneficial to you in your life. Now, of course, you don't have to take my advice. I'm just a random person. You just stumbled to click on this video. But those are the things I would tell my younger self, essentially. And if you are around that age, these are my words for you. That's just some real talk. Motherfucker. I'm not gonna keep that.